Title: A Symphony of Disappointment. My stay at Calina Casa de Huspedes. Oh, where do I even begin? Let me tell you about my luxurious stay at Calina Casa de Huspedes, a place where dreams go to die slowly, like a houseplant forgotten in a dark basement. I arrived, suitcase in hand, heart full of hope, because, the pictures looked divine. The website was a masterpiece of marketing sorcery, like a catfish profile but for hotels. And oh, the installations, beautiful, stunning. Too bad they're about as functional as a chocolate teapot. Act 1, the grand welcome or lack thereof. The receptionist greeted me with all the warmth of a tax auditor. Zero explanation, no hear us how things work, just a dead-eyed stare like ID interrupted her very important nap. Apparently they sent a welcome message. Did I receive it? No. Did they check? Also no. The first red flag waving proudly in the wind. Then I entered my room, a charming little box where the electricity had a personal vendetta against me. The outlet, dead. The fridge, a glorified cupboard. I reported it, of course, because I, unlike them, believe in basic human dignity. The response? Oh, maintenance will come tomorrow. Spoiler, they never did, because in Calina, tomorrow is a mythical land like Narnia or good customer service. Act 2, the breakfast that wasn't breakfast. The most important meal of the day, unless you're at Calina, where it's more like a Hunger Games reenactment. The buffet, a tragic wasteland by 9:30 a.m. Empty trays, no plates, no forks, just the sad remnants of what could have been food mocking me. I asked timidly, is there more? The response, a look of sheer disgust, as if ID demanded gold-plated croissants. You came too late. It was 10 a.m., the cutoff was 10:30, the math wasn't mathing. Act 3, the pool of broken promises. The pool. Oh, the pool, a tiny, freezing puddle where dreams of relaxation went to drown. Want a sun? Too bad. There are 10 for the entire hotel. 10. Like, are we in the Soviet Union rationing toilet paper? And don't even think about the spa unless you enjoy sitting in lukewarm sadness while a maintenance guy glares at you like you personally offended his ancestors. Act 4, the theft that nobody cared about now. The piece de resistance Omion stole from guests. Cards, wallets, dignity. Did management care? LOL. The cameras showed nothing, they said. Did they let the victim see the footage? Of course not, that would require effort. Instead, they mumbled something about insurance and shuffled away like NPCs in a bad video game. Act 5, the final betrayal. Check out, I thought, surely leaving will be painless. Foolish. The receptionist had charged me wrong at check-in. Did they apologize? No, they accused me of trying to scam them. Me, the person who paid actual money to endure this dystopian vacation. The audacity, the aftermath. A lesson in lowered expectations, so here we are. A place with so much potential ruined by the trifecta of doom, negligence, arrogance, and sheer laziness. The staff act like youre bothering them by existing. The facilities are held together by duct tape and false advertising. And the management? Oh honey, they rate ghosts. Would I go back? Not even if they paid me. But hey, maybe you like disappointment. Maybe you enjoy the thrill of wondering if your fridge will work or if you'll be robbed blind. If so, darling, Calina Casa de Huspedes is waiting for you. For the rest of us, there are actual hotels with actual service. The actual functioning electricity. 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 Electricity.
Oh my goodness, I'm like investigating these scams and fraud near Calina Casa de Huspedes, Villa General Belgrano, and honestly it's just so sad. Like tourists are coming to this beautiful place and they're getting taken advantage of by these scams. It's just so wrong. So there are these arbolitos and cuvas in Villa General Belgrano, and they're trying to scam tourists by short-changing them, like they're giving them fewer bills than agreed upon or using these fake counting machines. And they're trying to create this sense of urgency, like, oh, hurry up, there are other people waiting just to distract you, and then they snatch your money. It's so mean, you know. I'm like predicting that the tourists who got scammed probably felt so frustrated and angry, like they're on vacation trying to relax, and then this happens. It's just so stressful. And maybe they even got into an argument with the scammer trying to get their money back. It's just so sad, you know. And then there's this classic short change scam where they're distracting you while counting, and then they snatch your money. It's so common, you know. Like it's happened to so many tourists, and it's just so wrong, you know. I'm like predicting that the scammers probably thought they got away with it, but really they're just hurting innocent people. It's so mean, you know. And oh my goodness, there's this thing with artisan shops and specialty food stores. They're like raising their prices during festival seasons, like doubling the prices for tourists. It's so unfair, you know. I'm like predicting that the tourists probably felt so ripped off, like they're trying to enjoy their vacation, and then they realize they paid way too much. It's just so annoying, you know. And oh dear, there's this thing with restaurants. They're like presenting tourists with menus without prices, or bringing out this tourist menu with higher prices. It's so sneaky, you know. I'm like predicting that the tourists probably felt so confused and frustrated, like they're trying to enjoy their meal, and then they realize they got ripped off. It's just so wrong, you know. It's just so sad, you know. Like tourists are coming to Calina Casa de Huspedes, Villa General Belgrano, and they're getting scammed and ripped off. It's just so unfair, you know.
Comprehensive travel advisory, the reality of businesses near Calina Casa de Huspedes, Villa General Belgrano. If you are expecting charm, warmth, or even basic competence from the businesses near Calina Casa de Huspedes, prepare to be disappointed. The area is a masterclass in neglect, bad service, and the kind of apathy that makes you wonder if the owners even want customers. The abandoned beauty of Paseo de los Arroyos. This should be a picturesque riverside walk. Instead, it's a postcard of decay. The businesses here seem united in their commitment to ruining nature. The riverbank is littered with garbage, sewage, and an aroma best described as rotten dreams. The restaurant La Posta del Arroyo is the unofficial sponsor of this ecological disaster, dumping waste straight into the water. And if you think the food might redeem the experience, no. Expect cold empanadas, rubbery intestines, and beef that tastes like regret. La Fleur, where paranormal activity meets bad hospitality, this place is less a hotel, more a psychological experiment. How much disrespect can one human endure? The owner has a talent for false accusations. From imaginary damage to secret cameras, guests suspect their rooms are surveilled. The sauna, broken, the finished shower, a sad trickle. And when you complain, the response is a shrug and a bill. The only view worth admiring here is the exit. Ristorante Bierkeller rules over common sense at Bierkeller. Cash is king, but not just any cash. It must be the exact currency, delivered in a golden chest under a blood moon. Forget credit cards, forget transfers, forget logic. One family was turned away because they dared to bring their well-behaved dog. Another was denied seating despite empty tables because the list was closed. The food, lost in the chaos. The service, a lesson in human indifference. Café Rissen, where time stands still, and so does service. Waiting an hour for a coffee is not unusual here. Neither is being interrogated about why you didn't leave a tip before you've even paid. The cakes are a mystery. Some say artificial, others say inedible foam. And if it rains, tough luck. A family with a baby and a tiny dog were left shivering outside because management deemed them unworthy of shelter. Club Social y Deportivo, a monument to neglect once, this was a community hub. Now, it's a crumbling relic where the bathrooms could double as horror movie sets. The soccer field. More WWE than FIFA, with players specializing in karate tackles. The few remaining members keep it alive through sheer willpower, but don't expect luxury, or cleanliness, or functioning lights. Bodega Furfaro, the VIP scammer winery that treats visitors like trespassers. No reservation, pay $15,000 just to walk in. The road is a car-destroying nightmare, the staff radiates disdain, and the wine prices suggest